somewhere off the coast of southern China, there is a road that does not end where the land ends.
It keeps going, past the beaches, past the last visible shoreline, out over open ocean, where the water is deep enough to swallow a 10-story building.
And the wind is strong enough to flip a truck.
And then, just when it looks like the road is about to run out of ocean to cross, it disappears completely.
It dives underwater through a tunnel resting on the seabed, so that the largest ships on Earth can pass overhead without ever knowing a highway is running beneath their hulls. This is not a bridge. It is barely even a road.
It is one of the most extreme pieces of engineering ever attempted by human beings.
And it was built to survive an 8-magnitude earthquake. A Category 16 super typhoon, and a direct hit from a fully loaded cargo ship.
All at the same time, if it had to. Even American engineers, the people who built the Golden Gate and the Brooklyn Bridge, looked at the blueprints for this thing and said it could not be done in this ocean, over this seabed, in this amount of time. China built it anyway.
Before we go further, drop a comment right now. Where in the world are you watching from, and what time is it there?
Hit subscribe if you are new here. This is where the world's most extraordinary stories come alive. Now, let's begin.
To understand why this crossing is considered one of the hardest engineering problems ever solved, you have to understand the stretch of water it crosses.
The Pearl River Delta is one of the busiest, most dangerous, and most economically important bodies of water on the planet.
It connects three of the world's most important cities: Hong Kong, Macau, and the mainland city of Zhuhai.
And for decades, the distance between them was measured not in kilometers, but in hours. A container truck moving cargo from Zhuhai to Hong Kong had two choices:
Drive nearly 4 hours around the entire delta on congested mainland roads,
or load the cargo onto a ferry and hope the weather held.
Before we go further, drop a comment right now. Where in the world are you watching from, and what time is it there?
The distance to cross is roughly 55 kilometers of open water, more than 34 miles.
Longer than the entire length of Manhattan, repeated over 20 times in a row.
For comparison, the Golden Gate Bridge, the bridge most Americans picture when they think of a great bridge, is less than 3 kilometers long.
This crossing needed to be almost 20 times that length over open sea, not a calm bay.
and the water itself was hostile.
This part of the South China Sea sits directly in the path of some of the most violent typhoons on Earth. And
wind speeds during a direct typhoon strike can exceed 250 kilometers per hour.
The seabed beneath the water is soft marine clay in some sections, capable of swallowing a badly designed foundation over time.
and running straight through the middle of the crossing zone is one of the busiest shipping lanes on the planet. Hundreds of massive cargo vessels, some carrying over 20,000 containers, passing through every single day. But the shipping lane also happened to sit directly beneath the approach path for Hong Kong International Airport.
One of the busiest airports in Asia.